Welcome to Right in the Coombe. It's Celtic v Rangers special.
Oh.
Boys, how was your Christmas? Frank, what did you get?
Everything. It was good. I got everything I wanted.
What, you got a bit Christmas morning?
I got a new set of clubs for my missus, yeah.
Did you?
Brand new golf clubs.
What kind?
Titleist. All black.
Oh, wow.
She built all the way from America. Special edition.
She's got a few quid, didn't you?
No, she's not.
Derek, what did you get?
Oh, great Christmas tickets for the Hydro.
Yes!
Absolutely.
What a present.
I phoned up yesterday.
Me and the
I phoned up yesterday to get tickets, and they says, "Yeah, where you want to sit?"
I'm an audience. I get told by him, he says, I'm not even joining the show. I had to get tickets. I went inside. So hard, baby. How quickly have they sold out?
I know.
Frightening.
No so yet. Still buying them.
Keep buying.
Keep going.
We need to get this man as much money as possible.
Oh, I'm struggling Sykes. I want to get my skin all sorted, Sykes. It's making me ill, and I've got a big tub of Clearasil from my Christmas, Sykes. It was a present I don't know to open, Sykes. So I brought it ways a day, Sykes.
Oh, yes, let's see it.
I don't know. There you go, Si. If you want to open that up, this is fun. I didn't want to open this. I go to keep for open goal, and I don't know what. It came from Edinburgh, so I am not too sure.
Oh, is it? Rock. It's a present that you're scared to open this, isn't you? I'm sitting away. What is it?
Oh, heck of a
Big cheese. Big cheese.
Oh, heck of
That man.
Terrible.
Oh, the holes in it, what does it look like?
Terrible. Well done, son.
How was your turkey?
Did you hear?
Kevin Kylan talking about
No, unbelievable. I actually went up to Kev's and he didn't have turkey or ham on the table.
Was he scooting about in that thing?
No, he didn't have turkey or ham on the table, so you know what he had?
What did he have?
Jim Jeffries up the table. I can't believe it. Can't like Jim.
He's happy with that, by the way. Jim doing that.
Thank Jim.
Oh, it's this week.
Said that a few times.
What's the night out last week, eh?
Brilliant. Legendary.
What do you mean? I'm still out.
He's still it. He's not well.
Right, we'll talk about the game. Recent meeting, obviously, in the cup final. How much will the performance? Well, forget the performance. How much is the result of it being
talking about the performance.
We'll come to the performance after. The result's most important.
Even better. Listen, the result was even better because they were so bad. Celtic were so bad that it was brilliant. I was unfortunate or fortunate, whatever way you want to put it. I was sitting in the Caribbean watching it, and it was even better. And I was sitting with 4 Rangers supporters, all very friendly.
Give them a bit.
And then the game started. Well, it was brilliant. Yeah, it was good fun. Let's just say it was a good laugh.
But see, if you,
good laugh.
who's going into this? Are you going in more confident if you've won the game or on your performance?
Games. Celtic don't normally play as bad as that in two games. That's for sure. Against the big guns, they'll be. I think that they look jaded. They've not without Edward or Griffiths. I don't think. I mean, I know Morgan's been playing up front. I think he's a centre forward. I really don't. I mean, to play against Rangers, big boys, you've got to be able to hold the boys. And you could tell as soon as Edward came on, although he wasn't fit, probably centre forwards. I was talking to Big Kev about it. And he holds the ball, he just holds it, he gets a free kick or he turns, and then he put Morgan through, didn't he? And
Johnson,
Johnson. How he missed it. I mean, he slipped. So it's one of the situations. I thought you need a proper centre forward. Griffiths sits on the shoulder of people and makes runs in behind. Edward's just a big boy. So if they've got a centre forward playing in 29th, fit and playing, then it's a different game.
That's my next question, Derek. Whose centre forward is more important to their team, Edward or Morelos?
It's hard. They're both equally as important. I mean, we had the debate about who's the better player. I think they're different players, they're different types. Morelos is physical, he's fiery. Edward, he kind of goes in and out of games, but he produces that wee bit of quality that you need in the big games. So, they're so hard to separate. But, you've got to look at it in the big games. Edward has come up with a goal earlier in the season at Ibrox, and obviously, Morelos struggled a bit in terms of, but then again, I'm saying struggled, because, he just keep coming back for more and more, but he was up against an inspired keeper that day.
Talking a man who's an expert on bad performances, so I'll ask you, Paul, can you see Celtic playing as bad as that as they did in the final?
I said after the final side, Celtic will never play as bad as that again. That is a fact. But what I will say, this game's absolutely huge, because of Rangers have lost the first two first Old Firm games, so they can't now lose 3 side because that would be terrible. So it's going to be massive, certainly for the season. If Rangers lose 3 in a row, it's going to be very difficult for Steven Gerrard to motivate them and believe that they are better than Celtic side. So this is, I would say, it's a must-win for Rangers side.
What's happening here?
The biggest problem is
It's a bit Bobby Charlton.
the biggest problem is that Celtic done was Celtic won at Ibrox and then they lost 5 out of 6 points, which lets Rangers back in. If they'd have won their games at Livingston and that, they'd have, it's a big gap then, and it's a psychological. But they've let Rangers back in, but then they beat them in the final, so that's obviously a big plus, and especially the way they played, because they were, Foster was superb. But I'm going to be honest with you, I remember in the 90s, that's what Andy Gorham done. He used to break Tommy Burns' heart, didn't he? Every time, because Celtic were so good, and Rangers would get away 1-0 winners because the goalie was different class, and everyone says that,
Phenomenal.
So, you can't complain when Celtic do it. It's it's just a wee sweet revenge really for
it's
back
incredible
in.
when we talk about the 2 centre forwards, and then you
goalies.
talk about the 2 goalies.
Brilliant.
2 top goalies. So
How did they let him go at Southampton? I mean, I just can't understand that. I can't
So
understand
the day
it.
that can be the difference. It's
know,
not who puts the ball in the back of the net.
That
It's
was every,
who's
but that was,
between the
do you
sticks.
remember in the 90s? That was every time Andy
I
done
know,
it. Andy
aye.
was just
And I used to sit and
saves.
chuckle myself.
I know.
And
That's why I
and you
enjoyed it.
sometimes went like, how did we get a result?
I know, brilliant. I know.
It's obviously at Celtic Park this time, so what goalie do you expect to be busier?
Again, I think it'll be. No, when you say summer, you're obviously expecting a better Celtic. It'll be open because Rangers will go there confident with the performance. They've got nothing to fear. I don't think so, and I think within that dressing room, they'll no fear going there. They've got to embrace it. I think they will. But Celtic will be better, and at home. In front of the. What, have you still got this situation with the crowd?
Yeah.
Right. So,
That's nonsense.
well, it is nonsense.
That is, I know, but yeah.
But no, so they're going to be better, that's for sure. They're going to be at it.
As well. I mean, the last couple of games, they've not done they've not the left back Celtic. They've been makeshift teams. The boy Hayes playing at left back again. It's not ideal because he's not a left back. So you just get at him, and that's what. It's one of the situations. It is.
You enjoying that left back?
I loved it earlier. I never ever thought I would have been a left back. But Lenny obviously sees me there and constantly giving win bonuses as well.
Constantly getting his win. I need to ask you, presents. What did you get her? How are you?
Metal studs, kind of metal studs for this weather. Do you know what I mean? She must learn. Even as a winner, you've got to get the metal studs in the touchline. Well, she is, which we both said.
Lucky away fans.
Aye, big studs.
It's an absolute.
This man's passionate about this. He is passionate
It's an
about it.
absolute disgrace. This is one of the biggest games in the world because of the fans, not because of the standard of the football side. The standards, it's all right, but
That's a good shout.
see,
Yes.
if
Good
you're
shout.
watching for England or around the world, you're not going to be blown away with the standard. You'll be blown away with the crowd. But certainly, what I've seen since the away crowd's been reduced, it's been a disgrace. It's not the same atmosphere, and there was no better feeling. And I mean this, even as a Celtic fan, when Rangers scored at Celtic Park, it's the most gut-wrenching feeling. But there's something unique and special. But when you hear the whole stadium silent and you hear that away corner just erupt, there's something unique about it. And for them to take that away, people don't understand the Scottish game. That game is one of the biggest in the world for the fans.
That is the biggest in the world. I think it's the biggest in the world.
And for them to take that
I
away,
think it's
so
the
Derby
biggest
in the world.
derby in the
He's
world.
actually
honestly.
called that spot on.
I know,
He
well
has.
done.
Look at him,
That's the first time you've been serious.
Well
Well
done.
done, son.
No, he's good at it. Are you and Paul with Tim going?
me and Paul Tim will be there, and I'm going to feed them to the Rangers crowd.
With 800. Feed 800.
Who do both sides need big performances from? Derek, I'll start with you. Does Kent need to turn up this game?
He was a bit disappointing, wasn't he? I just like the boys. I like, you talk about Kent, I like Aribo, I like Arfield, those type of players going forward. But then, on the other hand, you've got to be solid at the back.
Am I right? I think Jerry got it wrong because he put Kent in.
No, he's
That was when Ayer went to right back, wasn't it?
I'd have put him.
But the
I'd have
reason
just went
he was a
from
bit
there.
disappointed is because he dropped back as much. I like him playing higher up. And I'd
He
keep
brought
him.
that boy on, it was left. He put him out left, didn't he?
But then there's going to be
Aye.
a choice at the back as well, because Hollander has obviously he's been at the side. Big Cat, he's come in. He's been immense. So he has got his goal against Motherwell. Looks strong. Looks fired up. You know, so and you can talk about the class of play and or the beautiful stuff.
Class. It's not.
But you want to know, at the game, sometimes it just comes down to that desire, that hunger, and he's shown a bit of that. So it could be something like a top performance like that coming for a centre man.
And Frank, who Celtic side, who do we need a big performance from?
I just think it would be a change if Celtic get their first team out, because the last couple of games they've been struggling for players, injuries and all that. If they get people fit for the 29th, then I just don't see Rangers winning. I honestly don't. If they get Edward playing up front, I mean, for me, it's a big difference. Obviously, I was a centre forward, so for me, I watched that and I just think he's a massive player. But so if Griff is back fit and playing, you know, he'll not play for the 90 minutes, that's for sure. But if he can get something out of him, you know, I just think him and Edward have got. We take Edward off, give Griff half hour or something like that. I think it'll make a big difference, because the two of them are centre forwards, proper centre forwards. So, yeah.
Paul, how do you see it going?
Concentration.
Look at that.
I think
Tense.
Celtic will date side, but that's not a foregone conclusion side. That's certainly no side. Because if you remember last season, side, Rangers went to Celtic Park and they had 10 men with a better team, so it's certainly no, as I said, that word sign, I don't want to repeat it in case I make a mistake this time. But it was certainly
Foregone
it's going to be
conclusion.
a magnificent tie, so I just can't wait to be a part of it all.
How are you?
He's a mascot.
Johnny.
I would be desperate to help with it. Just let us go.
Derek, how do you see it going?
Again, it'll be tense, it'll be tight. But I do
Still
see.
talking about the game here.
This show's good to help.
What's your next one's going to be huge?
Nice to be back.
He's always take it away in a different tangent. No, as I say, in terms of the game, how close it's going to be tight. So it is, but that one moment of magic, and that doesn't mean coming for somebody in the forward thinking areas. It could be the keepers, as we've witnessed. But I just believe, and I'm not just saying this, I just think with that performance and that belief that they'll have, and just maybe that wee bit of luck that Rangers, I think, have maybe been missing. That's what maybe just see them over the line.
Frank?
Nah, no chance.
Every chance.
No, I think Celtic turn up the one. Simple as that. I think that, you know, you've got to give credit where it's due, and they've done well. Rangers have done well getting to where they are. But I think individually, if they turn up and the first 11 for Celtic turn up and play what they're capable, then they're not much.
Okay. Right, we're going to do a coup. We're going to do a first goal scorer and a team to win. You started last week, Slinny, so we'll start with you, Frank. A first goal scorer and a team to win.
I am going to go for usual Edward. Edward and Celtic win 2-0.
Oh, big result, 2-0 to Edward. Okay, Derek, what you going?
I'm going to go Golson.
Who?
Good Golson.
Golson.
Good Golson.
It will be, by the
Right,
way.
and what are you saying, a win now?
Because I thought Rangers were pretty good for set pieces. I thought Celtic struggled every time the ball into the box. So I'm going to go with a big fella, and I think I'm going to get stuck here. I think it could be 2-0 Rangers.
Big call. Paul Slane, what was saying?
I think it'll be 2-1 Celtic or 2-0, and I think it'll be Frimpong side the first goal. I think this young guy could be the best.
You like him, don't you?
I think he could be the best talent we've seen in a long time. Side.
Since
Frank.
Thank you.
Since me, side. Since me. And you'll not believe, you know what number Frimpong was? 30. Who was the 30 at Celtic side?
Yeah, you're a man.
So he's put that tap on it.
do you think he's asked for that number?
Why did Pep not fancy him?
I know.
It doesn't tell you a lie. The boy probably didn't really have it side. He's put that number 30 on and now he's got it. Do you know what I mean? So I have to give a lot of credit. And why Pep's not playing him side? My God. Do you know what I mean? What is he thinking there, Derek?
I think
The young man's a superstar.
he's came up and he's done brilliant. But I think, you know, I keep saying it and people can have a shot at me. The Premiership is all big guys. they're all huge. I mean, they're all big lumps,
Nah.
and that's that goes. Unfortunately, he's better than what they've got, I think.
But then again,
defensively,
you-
they look at that and they say, "Look, we need somebody 6 foot right back." That's just unfortunate.
I don't think that would come into Guardiola's thinking.
Aye, this-
One
of
bit
course
at
this.
I
all.
think Ashley Cole and guys like that till fullbacks that were small.
Well, they're one of the smallest. I don't know what size he is. Frimpong is about 5 something.
5'6".
5'6".
Five,
Small.
six.
Small
Lightning.
I think he's the best. I think Lenny called it right. He's the best talent
Is that
for
what
a
Lenny said?
19-year-old he's ever seen.
That's a big
you
call.
go, that's a big
Senior
shout.
19.
That's a
That's
big
ten-
call.
Lenny's-
A bit of
19.
jealousy, Lenny's. Yes, you'll have been tapping the heat on the body.
I know.
Right, enjoy the game, lads.
Right,
Thanks
well,
very
good.
much.
Thank you
Thanks
very
a
much.
lot.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.